everybody, and welcome to What's Good with Sergeant Show. I'm your host, Sergeant Show, and guess what? I'm drinking and reviewing beers again, as if you didn't know. I brought my man Joe to help me review these beers.
How's it going, everyone?
And so Joe is one of the people that help run Stompbox Brewing here in Davenport, Iowa. And I was recommended to Stompbox from other breweries. Other breweries told me to come here and try this beer. So, I think that's a ringing endorsement. Would you say, Joe?
I would. I'd say it's very flattering. And you already told me, I think that's a big shout out to Nate from Front Street Brewing.
Front Street, hell yeah. They had great beers there too.
Hell yeah.
Great beer.
Nate's a good dude. We did a collaboration with them last year, July 2023. We did a cherry lemonade sour together. No, strawberry lemonade sour.
Oh, strawberry lemonade sour.
We did it for the annual Reg Bry bike ride event together.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
Good dude. Joe's a good dude too. Stompbox Brewing is where we are tonight, and he has talked me into doing 2 reviews in one.
Yeah,
he
gotta
said
do it.
you can't possibly just so. Nate said the Schwarz beer here is off the charts, and I love a Schwarz beer. I love a Schwarz beer. And then I got here, and Joe was like, "We got this unreleased IPA that you got to do, so you're getting 2 in 1 tonight." Okay?
Hell yeah.
So what we do is we find every single beer in the universe, we drink them, we rate them on a scale of 1 to 12. It's the 12-pack scale. And you know how we drink it? We take 3 big gulps, because if you was just to take a tiny sip out of this, it'd be bitter and it'd be nasty. You take 3 big gulps, you drink about this much of it in a pull, and then the taste flows across your taste buds.
You get the full feel, the full experience.
The full feel.
Yeah.
So let's take 3 big gulps, Joe.
All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, Schwarz beers are bitter, just naturally. Just like if it's not a stout finish, it's like that bitter. This has such a mild, bitter finish to it.
Yeah.
That all you really get is just a flavor.
Yeah. It's more about, I think, the dryness, the clean finish.
Yes, that dryness, exactly.
Yeah.
Like a stout that's this color would be creamy and smooth. This one is tight and sharp when it finishes.
It drinks like a lager, but you get the flavors of a stout or a porter, basically.
Yes.
It's like, I always say to all our customers, it's like our summertime dark beer, basically.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, you get
but
that
here's the
roastiness.
thing. We're not too hasty, because the first 3 big gulps, like they get you a certain way. Then once your palate gets used to it, sometimes the second 3 big gulps change the game. So let's do 3 more big gulps.
All right, fair enough.
Delicious.
Yeah.
The second 3 big gulps is better than the first 3 big gulps.
I know.
Dude.
Yeah. You're getting acclimated.
Nice beer. Nice fucking beer,
thanks.
Joe. So, I know this is a loaded question because it's your beer, but on a scale of 1 to 12, where would you put it?
I'd say, a 9 to 11. I don't know. Unfortunately,
We're not throwing hand grenades, Joe. It's either a 9 or it's a 10 or it's an 11.
Depends on how much shrapnel you catch.
Okay.
I think there's not enough examples of a Schwarz beer, really.
Be proud of your beer.
Yeah.
Give me your score.
I'm going to give it an 11.
11.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Nice score.
I enjoy this beer thoroughly, and not just because we made it.
I also enjoy this beer thoroughly. I'm not going to go 11 because I haven't actually given out an 11 before. Even Guinness got a 10 for me. My favorite, So here's my thing with my rating scale. Like 12 is like the perfect beer. To give something a 12 is like, it's the perfect beer. You'll never have another beer better than this. How are you ever going to say that?
Yeah.
So to me, 12 is off limits.
It's all subjective.
So 11 would be like the best, like, you know. Oh. I'm going to go 9 with this.
Yeah.
Very, very solid. I would drink about 175 of these in a row, no problem. And
it's sitting at 5.4%.
oh,
it's an easy
so
drinker.
it's an easy drinker and smooth and flavorful.
Yeah.
It's so dark.
Not super filling. It's not like a whole meal in a glass type of thing.
Yeah, so now we get to the 2-in-1 part of this because this beer is not even released, people. This beer that we're getting ready to do, they've asked us to review this beer before they even release it. And look at it. You can see what it is. It's a hazy-ass IPA, like hazy. Look like OJ.
And it's not our first batch of it. It's just it's a new batch of it. It's it's our most flagship of any of our hazy IPAs. It's called Strength of the Mind. Posters behind us. We got some coasters.
What's in it? What do you think? What's in it, Joe?
Well,
orange peel.
It's citrusy. There's Citra hops, Mosaic hops, and Simcoe. So it's a great blend of that citrus. Great blend of that citrus, stone fruit, a little bit of tropical, a little bit of pine, earthiness, woodsy, but for the most part, it's just like a
earthiness and woodsy. Do you hear that?
I don't know.
I agree.
All the buzzwords. All the buzzwords.
So, same deal. Rated on a scale of 1 to 12 when we take 3 big gulps.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do this. Man.
Yeah.
I just generally, I'm not a fan of hazy IPAs.
Oh man, what's wrong with you?
But this guy is tasty. This doesn't overpower me with hops. This does not.
All right.
It's got that nice citrus. I'm gonna tell you right now, an IPA starts for me around a 5. Like that's just my general score for an IPA is a 5. I feel like this one is better than that.
I appreciate that. Like, I guess in my honest opinion, like we're not releasing this till tomorrow. It is on the green side, as they would say. So I think another week or 2 in, it hits a It hits a sweet spot. It mellows out, yeah. So
let's not be too hasty before we rate this. Let's take 3 more big gulps.
Yeah. I don't know.
It looks like OJ, but it tastes like beer, everybody.
I'm proud of that one. I gotta say, that's something I could drink.
Rate it.
That's something I would order over and over again.
Scale of 1 to 12, Joe.
It's definitely on that 10 level at least.
Okay.
Yeah, 10. At least. Yeah.
You know, and here's what's fucking crazy about beer is that the taste is so different. Like, some people like the IPAs, some people like the dark, some people like the stout, some people like the browns. IPA is not one of my favorite, but I'll tell you, out of the hazy IPAs I've had, I like this one right towards the top. And I'm going to go 7 with it. It's above, because IPAs start off at 5 for me. So to be a 7, this is a really good, classic IPA, nice citrus finish. And that's a 2-in-1 review. Joe, you have outdone yourself.
Oh yeah, you've outdone yourself.
Stompbox Brewing in Davenport, Iowa. This is a cool place with good beer and good food. If you haven't checked it out while you're here, you need to be here. And that's what's good with Sergeant's show. And if you aren't watching this, who gives a shit? It's more good beer for the rest of us. For Oscar Mike.
Cheers.